Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Emerald City Confidential. Last we left off, we were having a word with Ruggedo, the Gnome King. Or at least the former Gnome King.
Evening, Ruggedo.
Evening, Petra.
Let's continue that conversation. So, let's talk about the old days.
You remember the old days, right?
How can I ever forget?
Let's talk about something else.
Ah, right, I remember
Yes.
now. I had a conversation about that before. Alright, so we have at least a few topics here. Let's ask about Bill, because that's partly why we're here in the first place.
Can I ask you some questions about Captain Bill?
Poor man. You are helping to clear him?
Yes.
Well, I'll do the best I can.
So, yeah, we should check the alibi.
Was he really here last night? I'm not going to tell the guard. I want to help him.
Yes, he really was here. Him and his little friend.
Trot.
Yes, she was upstairs. I rent them a small room when they are in town.
Huh. Well, we should check if he has any known enemies.
Does he have any enemies?
The captain? Why, no. None that I know of, anyway.
Well...
Who does business with him?
We never talk business. He sits quietly and drinks. That's all he wants to do, and I let him. He comes here to get away from his troubles, after all.
Does he often seem troubled?
Who doesn't have troubles?
You've got
Good
a point.
Oh, I didn't realize that was going to be her line there.
Does he come here often?
Whenever he is in town, they rent a small room upstairs. Well, a storage closet, really, but it suits them.
Really?
Let's talk about something else.
Apparently that's all we have to talk about with regards to Bill, but it sounds like he is fairly well cleared, one hopes.
I'm looking for someone. Can I ask you some questions about him?
I'll do my best.
Have you ever heard of a man named Ansel?
Ansel? No, never heard of that name.
Figures. Just like everybody else in this town.
Well, except the way that he responded immediately. Well, here's his photo.
Here's his photo. Have you ever seen him?
Doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid.
Thanks. Let's talk about something else.
And that about covers all of our bases.
I've got to leave, Ruggedo. I'm on the clock.
Of course, of course.
So, let's see, I believe I already checked out...
A fancy mirror adorns the top shelf.
I forget if I checked that out or not. Portrait of Ozma?
Hey, Ruggedo. Ever think of having a dart game here?
An interesting idea. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason.
Apparently that's going to be the game's running joke. Anyway, we are here to speak with Bill.
The captain looks like a wreck.
Ha
I
ha
hope he's able
ha.
to answer some of my questions.
That was a nice
Captain
pun.
Bill,
What?
my name is Petra. We met earlier, at the dock.
The dock?
Yes?
I had nothing to do with that explosion.
Relax, Captain. Your friend Trot hired me to help you.
Help? I don't need any help. I'll get out of this. I always do.
Sure you will. And I want to help you do it. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions, questions. Everyone wants to ask me questions.
I'm not like Ginger, Captain. I don't think you're guilty.
Fine. Ask what you like.
Doesn't sound like we're gonna have a lot of ease getting through to him just yet.
I'd like to learn more about you, Captain.
Uh-huh.
How did you meet Trot?
Ah, Trot. Innocent Trot. I knew her parents way back when. They're gone now. Everyone's gone.
Oh.
Everyone but Trot.
He's rambling. I had better be careful.
Yeah. Well, let's ask him.
Do you have any enemies?
Enemies? Nah. Who'd hate me? Well, except for Trot. But she's family.
You can't think of anyone who would want to frame you.
No, not a one.
Why would Trot hate him? Have you ever experimented with magic?
Have you ever experimented with magic?
Did you inhale?
Magic? Ha! Who needs magic? The sea, the wind, and a sturdy boat. That's the only magic I need. I never liked the stuff. Never.
Let's talk about something else.
Good.
Apparently we're done talking about Bill, so let's ask about the ship.
Tell me more about your ship.
Uh-huh.
The one that blew up?
Was it carrying any cargo?
Cargo? No. Nothing was on that ship.
Oh.
Was anyone on board?
You mean a passenger?
Yeah.
A passenger? A crew member? Anyone at all?
There was nobody on board that ship. Not a soul.
Is he
Huh.
lying? He's so drunk that I can't tell.
One would think that being drunk would loosen his lips.
What was your last destination?
The Fountain of Truth, in Winky Country. You can check the register.
I believe you. How long ago was this?
Some weeks ago. Has nothing to do with this.
I think I've heard enough about your ship. Let's move on to something else.
Oh, but I want
Uh-huh.
to keep talking about the ship. It sounds fascinating. Alright, let's ask about the explosion.
I'd like to talk to you about the explosion.
You and everybody else. I
Yeah.
don't even care who did it anymore. I can rebuild the ship if people would just leave me alone.
Well.
What could have started the explosion?
Magic, apparently. That's what Ginger says.
Is that what you think?
I believe that it could have been magic, but it wasn't started by me.
Did you see the explosion?
No, I didn't. We went over there this afternoon and saw the remains. Trot insisted on calling the guard, and then I get accused. Not to blame Trot, it wasn't her fault.
That's lovely.
Oh well.
Thanks, Ginger, for making him all the more embittered towards the guard.
What is your theory?
Me? I got none.
Was anything of value destroyed, aside from the ship?
No. There's my livelihood and possibly my liberty, but that's all.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, apparently, nothing important there. Why would we ask about Jack Pumpkinhead? I'm kind of curious.
Let's talk about pumpkins, Bill.
Pumpkins?
Do you know Jack Pumpkinhead?
That guy? Sure. He's not exactly hard to miss.
Ever do business with him?
Me? No.
Let's talk about something else.
That's interesting. But I guess that's all
See
we
you
can get out
around,
of him
Captain.
for now.
Uh-huh.
And that kind of concludes our business here for the moment. There's nothing else we can do. Oh, Ginger?
Hello, General.
Twice in one evening, Petra? How
Yes.
did I get so lucky?
I don't know. Did I already ask
I'm
all
still
of these?
trying to find Ansel.
So am I.
Any progress?
He'll turn up somewhere. Rats like him always do.
How's
so,
she doing?
General, how goes it?
What is this? Friendly chit-chat?
Yeah,
I'm busy, Petra.
fine.
See you around, General.
Fine. Oops, I cut her off. Yeah, get out of here, she says. Well, we happened to find something in Ruggedo's bar that I think is gonna help us out here. Yay! Orange object. Huh. It was a piece of pumpkin floating in the wreckage. Interesting. So I think he might have been lying about something in regards to knowing Mr. Jack Pumpkinhead. Yes, let's learn more about the pumpkin. I agree, it would be more important.
Hello, Trot.
Hi, Petra. How's the case going?
It's going. I have some more questions for you.
Ask about pumpkin.
Can you tell me anything about this pumpkin?
Sure. We ship pumpkins for Jack Pumpkinhead all the time.
Oh,
Especially to Gillikin country. They love pumpkins up there for some reason.
Gillikin.
Really?
Well, sort of. It's funny. Half the time, they return the pumpkins. They say they aren't happy with them. But if they aren't happy with them, why do they keep buying them?
Strange.
I suppose. But strange people are what make Oz so interesting, don't you think?
I don't know
Gee.
about Trot, but life certainly just got a bit more interesting for me. Shipping pumpkins to and from Gillikin country? The hotbed of illegal magic activity? Oh, Jack Pumpkinhead, you're a sly one.
Well, she spelled it out pretty clearly there. I don't think... Well... did we
I'd
already-
like to talk about Captain Bill.
Sure.
Oh, let's ask her.
How did you meet Captain Bill?
He was a friend of the family. And now he's the only family I've got left.
Did he ever experiment with magic?
No, we never touched magic.
Never said...
I won't rat to the guard, Trot. You can be honest with me.
We never touched magic.
Let's talk about something else.
Now, as far as she knows anyway.
Let's talk about your ship.
You mean what's left of it? Okay.
Because the thing is, she seems... Bill seems awfully protective of her, and she seems a bit on the naive side.
What was the ship for?
To ship stuff, obviously. We travel all over the kingdom and bring goods back.
What kind of goods?
Everything. Food from Munchkin Farms, gems from Winky Mines. It didn't matter what we did or where we went. We just like to sail. It's all Bill knows.
Asking about the shipping... You keep pressing about the magic connection,
Was
Petra.
the ship magic in any way?
A magic ship? I don't think so.
And this is a good question.
Was there any crew aside from you and Bill?
Nope, just us.
I think I've learned enough about your ship.
Okay.
And
I'd like
the
to know more
explosion
about this
itself.
explosion.
Sure.
What caused the explosion?
I don't know. According to Ginger, it was magic. Maybe it was, but it wasn't us.
It's okay. I believe her that she doesn't think that it was them.
Where were you when the explosion took place?
It happened last night. Bill and I were staying in town. We came back here to check on things and we saw, well, this.
Oh my.
We called the guard, of course. Big mistake.
She got
Any
any
theories
ideas?
of your own?
I think someone is trying to frame us.
Really?
But I don't know who. Why would someone do this to us?
I don't know, kid. Let's talk about something else.
I don't know.
Okay.
And we're done.
Thanks, Trot. I'll be in touch.
Sure, Petra.
So, Bill said he had no dealings whatsoever with Jack Pumpkinhead. But I have the sneaking suspicion that he was lying. Because of pumpkin pigs. And if we can't get it out of him, we can probably get it out of Jack Pumpkinhead himself.
Hi, Captain.
Uh-huh.
And of course, my neighbors have
Let's
to be
talk
out.
about pumpkins, Bill.
Pumpkins?
Yeah, so about this little piece of pumpkin.
I found a piece of pumpkin in the remains of your ship.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how it got there?
It floated there? I don't know.
Let's talk about something else.
So he's still not going to be forthright on that. Okay.
See you around, Captain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So he's still a tough nut to crack. Evidently. But we don't need a nut to crack. We just need to crack a pumpkin. What's up, dude?
Hello again, Jack.
Yeah. What do you want?
She almost said that with a little bit of a purr. Hello. So, we got a piece of pumpkin.
Hey, Jack. You know anything about this pumpkin?
That's not one of mine.
Really?
You sure?
What's that supposed to mean? You think every pumpkin in town has to do with me?
Yes.
You're the expert, Jack.
It's not one of mine.
Sure, but yeah.
So, you've got Bill shipping pumpkins for you.
Maybe.
You admit it.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Nothing illegal about shipping pumpkins.
Just plain, boring, non-magic pumpkins, huh?
Pumpkins.
Sure.
I'll bet.
Huh.
See you later, Jack.
The gump stand is that away. Feel free to...
Yeah, sorry, I cut him off again. Let's see. Well, how many do we got? 1 out of 7, 3 out of 7, and 3 out of 7. Jack knows his pumpkins, I'll give him that. Alright. So, even though I've done this part before, I find myself stumped again. This is one of the parts where I don't remember it as clearly what we're supposed to do
Oh,
here.
great. Another animal blocking my way.
Oh?
Look, Buster, I'm going in there whether you like it or not.
The name's Toto, lady.
Toto!
And if you want to go in there, it's no skin off my paws.
You're not guarding the entrance?
No.
Sorry. Long day.
Yeah. But Toto!
Hey, Toto. I'd like to talk to you.
Hey, lady, you here to join the cause?
The cause?
Equal rights, man. Society's pushed folks like me around for long enough.
Uh-huh.
Tell me about yourself, Toto.
Me? I'm just an ordinary Joe trying to better himself. Even though society wants to keep me down.
But what are you doing here? This is a library.
What are you doing here?
Or
It's a protest.
college,
I deserve
school.
to get educated just like anybody else. But they won't let me in.
Why's that?
Because I'm a dog, that's why. Hoarding all that knowledge for themselves, for all the good it does them.
True. And aren't you...
Aren't you Dee's dog?
You know Dee?
I'm working for her.
Oh, yeah, I think she mentioned you. Is your name, Sucker?
Oh.
No, it's Petra.
Oh, yeah, she must have been talking about someone else.
Let's talk about
Clearly.
something else.
Sure.
She must have been talking about something else. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Ansel. He's a something else.
You're Dee's dog, right? Have you ever met Ansel?
That guy? Sure.
That guy. Well, how'd I meet?
How did Dee and Ansel meet?
I don't know for sure. She came home with him one night. She goes out most nights. There's not much for her to do in the palace anymore. He slashed his money around, but then the money stopped being there. I thought that would be the end of him, but Dee kept seeing him.
Then they
Huh.
got engaged.
Engaged? They got engaged?
You didn't know?
No, I didn't. Ah, great. That's all I need.
Oh, well. Sounds like this engagement. I mean, this is her dog.
What did you think of Ansel?
He's better than most of these men.
Dee dates a lot.
Yeah, enough. She's lonely, you know?
Sure.
Anyway, Ansel, he's alright, I guess. Funny, charming, good-looking, if you're a human. The only thing is, the guy reeked of magic.
Did he?
Magic?
He wasn't magic himself, but he carried around lots of magical stuff. Humans can't smell it, but I can.
Oh. Really? And that's very interesting that a man who was working for Cutter and seeing Dee is someone who carries around a lot of magic stuff. Huh.
Where do you think Ansel is?
I don't know. I could track him down by smell if I wanted to.
Is your nose that good?
Oh, I can sniff out magic, and that guy reeked of it. But honestly, I don't care. All I want is to get my paws on one of those knowledge pills. Just one.
Enough about Ansel.
Sure.
Oh, let's ask about magic since the topic has come up.
So, you can sniff out magic?
Yeah, ever since I came here, I started smelling magic. All magic smells slightly different, but they all have that same spicy, sweet smell.
Well, let's show him the pumpkin.
Can you smell this and see if you detect magic?
Why? What is it?
It's a pumpkin piece.
It's a pumpkin. I think it's been used to carry illegal magical artifacts.
What do you think I am? One of those royal guard dog snitches?
I'm not with the guard, Toto.
Ooh.
So what? It's bound to get someone into trouble. I'm no rat.
I need to know, Toto.
I want to know lots of things. But we don't always get what we want.
I
Okay,
see.
I get you. You want a knowledge pill from the university.
Yeah.
You got it, lady.
What kind of knowledge are you after?
I don't know. Something. Anything.
Then you'll sniff my pumpkin?
Sure, I'll sniff whatever you got.
I'm not taking that any further. Let's
Um,
talk about something else.
yeah, because
Sure,
that kind
I'm
of
not going anywhere.
sounds. That kind of sounds like an
See you
inappropriate.
around, Toto.
Sure, I'll sniff your
I'll be here.
pumpkin. Will you sniff my pumpkin? Yes. Oh gosh. Why did that have to show up? Alright. Okay.
I desire knowledge.
So, we've already covered all the people and place. We covered it all already. But, let's see. Well, I think, all things considered, even though he already knows her quite well.
Give me the public record of Dorothy Gale.
Let's save it for later. But you remember when we tried to leave before, Mr. Wogglebug threw a little fit when it came to taking a pill out of the university, which I mistakenly called a college before, but that's essentially, or library, oh whatever. Anyway, so swallowing the pill is a very distinct action. We need to make him believe that we have swallowed this pill. We happen to have something to swallow. That's about pill-sized.
These knowledge pills sure are tasty.
They are not created for taste, but I'm glad you enjoy them.
What do you know? He's fooled.
Yep. It's a good thing you're not an actor, Petra. Toto!
Hey, Toto. How goes the protest?
Still fighting for the cause.
That's great.
About that magic nose of yours.
Do I have to... Okay.
Let's talk.
Sure,
See you around.
I'll be here.
Okay, so I've got the pill for you, buddy.
Hey, Toto. Hey, Toto. Open wide.
Hey, Toto!
Huh?
Hey,
What?
Toto! Hey,
I got a
Toto!
knowledge pill for you.
Hey, Toto!
Did? Really?
Hey, Toto!
Have you been a good boy?
Hey, Toto!
Are you for real? Just give me the pill.
Okay, here you go.
Hey, Toto! Have a pill.
Whoa! What a rush!
No
Learn
kidding.
anything exciting?
Not really, but still, what a kick in the synapses.
So, now that we've got him all
Hey,
on our
Toto.
side...
How goes the protest?
Still fighting for the cause.
Hey, Toto! Let's do it.
About that magic nose of yours.
And let's show him.
Can you smell this and see if you detect magic?
Okay, you held up your end of the deal. Where's this pumpkin?
In my pocket. Sniff my pumpkin.
Yep, there's definitely magic on there, no question. Now, you won't be using that know-how to rat somebody out, will you?
Not exactly.
Not if I can help it.
Well, okay. You did all right by me, so I did all right by you.
Thanks, Toto. You've been a real help. And Bill has some explaining to do.
Yup. Learn more about the pumpkin! Huzzah! But now we are going to have a new quest. Ba-dum-ba.
You're all right, lady.
Thanks.
Take this silver dog whistle. Call me if there's anything else you need.
Oh, really?
Or, you know, if you got any more of those pills laying around.
Lovely. So now we have... Let's see. I don't... For calling Toto. Oh, and he's gone now. For some reason I thought he was going to stick around. So, with the irrefutable evidence... Let's go try Bill first. But, on that note, I am out of time for this installment of Let's Play Emerald City Confidential. So I hope to see you next time where I have my word with Bill and most likely go on to have my special word with Jack as well. Hope to see you then.